What is up everyone, and welcome to my first YouTube video. Hopefully I can add sound effects there. So I'm filming this in January of 2021, and like a lot of you I'm sure, still working from home remotely due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And honestly, I don't do this routine every day because some days I'm like not having it and I can't be bothered to put anything on my face. But on the days that I want to look a little more fresh, look a little better on Zoom, or just feel like having a little pick-me-up, this is kind of what I go for. I like to switch out the products pretty often just to rotate everything and get use out of my different products in my collection. But generally this is kind of the goal, is to look more fresh and awake, kind of like minimal product, maximum impact. So if that sounds like something you're interested, please stay tuned. So starting off with a clean and moisturized face and also clean hands, we're going to go in with primer. I'm using the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. And honestly, this is probably the step in my makeup that I forget to do the most, because since I'm just at home, I'm not super worried about my makeup melting off or, you know, staying all day. But today, for YouTube, I'll put it on. Then going straight into overall complexion, I'm going to use the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint. This has SPF 40. I don't even know if that's gonna... It's fine. In the shade ST8, Shela. Or Shela. And it has one of those little dropper mechanisms, so I'm just going to take a couple drops all over the face. How are y'all doing out there? Are y'all still wearing makeup? Like, does anyone else wear makeup? Just me? And I'm taking the Rare Beauty foundation brush. I usually don't buy like single brushes like this, but the Rare Beauty one is really good. And if I ever forget to mention like what I'm using, I will be sure to write it down in the description box. And I'm not going for anything like super full coverage. I'm totally fine if my redness still peeks through. I have some texture that, you know, even if I were to cover up, you can still see it, which I'm fine with because no one else is really gonna see me anyway. It's up on Zoom and they have filters for that. Okay, and once I'm done blending with the brush, I like to take a sponge. This is like a little flat sponge from Ulta, I think, and just go over everything just to avoid any caking. Can you see a difference? I can, but who knows if the camera can. Okay, I'm good with that. Except for a couple spots that I want to spot conceal. This is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer in LM8. So just spot it wherever you need it. Looking cute. And I'm also going to take the Rare Beauty concealer brush. It's like mini. And I'm going to blend. I'll do these spots first, just to give the under eye concealer a little bit more time to set. So I kind of get messy with the under eyes this. And then I go in with the sponge again. And I feel like concealer makes a big difference, especially under the eye for me, because I have some discoloration there. When I don't wear concealer, that's when people are like, are you okay? You tired? You look tired. I'm like, I'm not wearing makeup. Okay. It's all good. Okay, moving on. So next I'm going to take some powder. If you have dry skin, you could totally skip this part, but skin gets pretty oily throughout the day, so I'm just taking this Mercier translucent powder, pouring a little bit into the cap, and taking, I think this brush is from Sephora, like one of those gift sets. Just pat this all over. So, not too much because I like the dew that the Ilia gives me, but it's not going to last all day if I don't do this step. Okay, that is the face for now. We're going to come back to it. Let's go with eyebrows. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Soft Brown, a classic eyebrow pencil, and I'm just gonna fill in the bald spots because I wasn't blessed with the best eyebrows nor the best eyebrow filling in skills, so I try not to dwell too much on this part because sometimes that's just as good as it's gonna get. So mostly focusing on the tail and then feather into the front. Try not to make it too harsh. I get a little carried away some days, but I don't want the eyebrows to be like the focal point of this look. Brushing it out with the spoolie, just to blend, and then don't put that away, keep that within reach. We go in with a eyebrow gel from Glossier. This is the Boy Brow in, wow, brown. A little bit into the brows, mostly in the front and the rest in the tail. And then we're gonna go back to Mr. Spoolie and brush it out once more. And there you go. Quick brows. I know I'm not brow goals, but they are what they are. Okay, moving on. So if you want to apply eyeshadow or eyeliner, now would be the time to do that. For every day, I kind of just skip it because eyeshadow and eyeliner take me a long time. Like, I don't know if it's my eye shape or my lack of skills, but they take me a long time. So I'm just gonna go for mascara. I'm gonna take a closer mirror so I can do this. I'm gonna use my Kevyn Aucoin eyelash curler because my eyelashes like to stick straight down. This part is important so that they give me some kind of lift so that they don't just like rub up on my little eye bags. So, curled lashes and mascara. This is the Essence / Princess Fall / Effect Mascara. I think there's a couple of these. I don't know if they all have the same name, but whatever the green one is, that's the right one. I'm nervous. Okay. I just realized I wasn't conscious if I was making that mascara face, so we'll see when I'm editing if I did that. Okay, and that is, oh, that is not the last step for eyes. So what I like to do instead of doing all over eyeshadow, I like to take whatever highlight I'm going to use on my face, and I just take it with my finger and I apply that to the inner corners of my eyes just to brighten up that area. When the light hits it, it reflects a little bit of eyes, makes you look more awake, which I need in the morning. And well, since I'm using this, I might as well finish up the face. This little quad is from Hourglass. It's their Ambient Lighting Edit Mini Sculpture Unlocked. Long name. And this comes with a finishing powder, a bronzer, a highlight, and a blush. Usually for every day I skip the finishing powder and the bronzer, go straight for blush and highlight. So that is what I'm going to do. And I'm taking an angled blush brush from e.l.f. I love the e.l.f. brushes that are from like these black handle ones. And right in the apples. I know not everyone loves blush, but I love blush, so I'm applying it. There you go. And then I like to take what's left over on the brush and go over the nose for like a little bit of a sun-kissed look, I guess, but I'm not getting much sun these days. And then highlighter. Just gonna take the same brush but focus it more on, oh my gosh, I almost flipped off the camera, more on the tip of the brush on the high points of my cheeks, down the nose, Cupid's bow, and there you go, blush and highlight. I love a good glow. Okay, last thing for the face is we're going to go with this Milani Make It Last setting spray. I believe this one was limited edition from their Fruit Fetish collection. This is the Dragon Fruit Peach one, but they do have the regular one that isn't fruit scented. So I'm just going to pull back my hair. I need one of those little handy fan things. Okay, last but not least, we're gonna go in with the lips. Lips is usually where I guess take more creative liberties, just because they're so easy to throw on no matter what formula you're using. So that's usually where I can, you know, one day do a liquid lipstick, another day just do a lip balm or a lip gloss. Today I'm gonna be doing a lip butter. This is the Physicians Formula Murumuru Butter lip cream in the shade Pinkini. So has a little bit of a, you know, I'm gonna give up on showing those, they don't focus. So that's more of a pink tone with a little bit of brown. It's a little bit glossy but very moisturizing, and I just pat it on so that I don't get too much instead of swiping it on. And I think we're done. Are we done? Is there a difference? There it is. Final look. Okay, so I hope you all enjoyed that quick little video. Feel free to give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more content. Leave a comment down below of any suggestions you might have of what you want to see in future videos. I was thinking of doing something a little bit more of a full face with eyeshadow and everything, just to, you know, get more use of my palettes that I'm not using, and possibly doing perfume videos if you guys are interested in that. So just let me know. And yeah, before ending the video, I just want to thank all my friends and family. I'm assuming you guys are the only ones watching this that have encouraged me to start making videos. Thank you so much for your kind words and suggestions, and a special shout out to my friend Ariana, who has been friends with me since we were making pipe cleaner butterflies. She has been my accountability buddy this month and has really been a strong support system for me, and is a big reason why this video isn't even going up. So shout out to her. I will link her channel in the description box. If you're looking for some yummy recipes, go check her out. And I think that's it. So bye bye for now.